Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. Thank you for coming to this video, making yourself a priority. I am Denise. It is Monday. And Monday is my weekly weigh-in and the Weight Watchers weekly meeting topic for the week. We just had a storm last night, so it's very breezy here. Oh my gosh, the humidity is literally gone. It feels beautiful. So I'm hoping it's not too windy. I'm going to watch this back and see if so I'm using the mic. I'm hoping it cuts it on the wind. But, Timmy did not get weighed this week. I don't know why. Well, maybe he did. He didn't tell me. That could be. We didn't really talk about it. Is what it is with him some days. He was a boy. Me, I did get weighed in. I did get weighed in early because I had a lot going on this weekend. You probably heard me talk about it in all of last week's videos. I was stressed out last week. I am head of the women's group in our church, and we were throwing our pastor and our associate are both leaving this week. I know, crazy. It usually doesn't happen for both, but so we were throwing them a little farewell celebration. So the women's group was in charge, so it was the shopping and the cooking and the cleaning and the setting up fell on us, which is absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I was happy to do it. I had a great staff, but it was kind of one of those bittersweet moments. Like, it was a lot of work. You know, a lot of happiness, a lot of sadness. So it was an up and down week. I was literally in and out of the house, literally all week. I mean, literally. And then I was out all day, pretty much all day. Saturday from about 12:30. I got back around 8:30. Then Sunday I was out of the house by 7, and I got home at, I suppose, 1:30, around there, 1:50, something like that. But it was absolutely, I wouldn't have changed anything. And it was such a, it just was one of those things that you're happy and sad at the same time. So, with all that being said, how was my eating week was decent. I will say, thank God I got weighed before the celebrations, because I ate like crap. Well, I shouldn't say ate like crap. I ate crap. If I just ate food, I chose to eat the junk instead of food. I don't know if it was because of, I never thought of myself as an emotional eater, but honestly, I think I may not be an emotional eater. I think I'm a sadness eater. The way you think about it, like when you're sad, and it was just like one of those, just, and everybody, the homemade, oh my God, the food was so good. The treats were so good. So, I mean, I pretty much ate, cookies the last 2 days. Yeah, I did have a bagel yesterday. I did have some chicken when I came home. But yeah, so thank God I got weighed before that, because I'm not getting on the scale today. No, thank you. I don't need to know. And it's been so hot here. I mean, we've had literal oven. Like, I would take the dog out at 10 o'clock, and it's like somebody walked into an oven. And it's usually not like that at night. Usually it's a little bit cooler. The humidity was ridiculous. It was so, I was telling a few people who live in the area, like, it's just, I don't ever usually feel it. My gosh, my rings were tight. I think they still are. Look at that. I only had my ring on for about 5 minutes, and it's tight. I don't sleep with my rings. I always take my rings off at night. So yeah, I've had these on 5 minutes. I just got out of the shower and got all done. So I wouldn't come here looking ratty. Yeah, so definitely it is affecting me. But that was a long time to get into my weigh-in. I was the same. So yeah, I was excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, and I'm glad I got weighed early. And sometimes, you know what? For your mental health, if you need to get weighed early before something, there's something wrong with that. So I got weighed 3 days early. I got weighed like a day early, which really isn't nothing. But yeah, so that is my weigh-in. So I was excited with that. I am being mindful. Like I said, I'm not into the losing mode right now. I'm just not mentally into losing. But I am into mentally making changes, and we're doing a summer reset. So I'm trying to, reset some of my bad habits that have come back a little bit. Like, remember, build it and they will come. Build a habit and you will see weight loss eventually. So that challenge I will link in the iCards, which is right here, because it's where my watch is now. Remember that. It'll be in the iCards. I will have both of them, the first one and the second one, linked. If you just join us, if there's nothing to do, you're subscribed, that's it. You watch the challenge videos on Wednesday. Hopefully I will have a live this week. I tried to have a live last week, but, stuff happens. But let's get into this week's Weight Watchers topic. All right, this part of the video had to come in because I lost the sound. Yeah, lost the sound. It's Monday. We're starting off with another good week, but let's move on. I gave you all the weigh-ins. Oh, I did talk to Timmy actually since I started this video, and he lost 1 pound, so that's great. Great to hear for him. All right, what was the topic? Stuck in a food rut. Oh, I love talking about food. We've all been there. You find a new recipe or easy to prep lunch and want to eat it every day. Fast forward 2 weeks and you suddenly can't stand it anymore. Try one of these easy ideas to mix up your routine and help you stay inspired. You've seen my what I eat in a days. I tend to like certain things. I do get into like these little patterns. But honestly, I'm going to be telling you, I don't think I've ever like gotten really sick of, maybe salad. That may be the one thing I get sick of. But I will tell you, now to jazz up a salad is add something different. Like how many of us have tomatoes, carrots, cucumbers, you know, the routine stuff. Like put in there like olives, cheese, shrimp. Shrimp would be good. I was thinking strawberries, apples, roasted asparagus, roasted vegetables. Get your carrots and roast them and put them in the salad. Just change up a little bit. Change your salad dressing. Go from like a little bit of a ranch, like a light ranch, to a vinaigrette. Like I made that miso one. It's different. You know, throw some cooked quinoa in your salad. It's just a lot of fun to jazz it up with a little bit of different things. Let's see what Weight Watchers has to say. Try this. Try a new to you ingredient. Build a meal around things you don't normally cook with. Maybe it's that lentils, tofu, cottage cheese, or 0 point, low point foods. I know a lot of people don't like cottage cheese, but look at all they're doing with cottage cheese on TikTok. I mean, you can make dips, you can make spreads, you can make buns, you can make wraps. Blend it, changes the texture. I know a lot of people, it's the texture, it's the curd. It almost tastes like it's bad. But definitely whip it up and you will, I'm telling you, you might find that you don't hate cottage cheese as much as you think you do. Get ideas in what to eat tab in our app. Tap recipes, then search by food. Oh, that's always fun. Switching up prep methods. If you love your go-to ingredients, change how you make or use them. Use to sauteing, break out the grill or air fryer and look for a soup or stew recipe. Or what Rachel Ray always did, she used to make soups into soups into stews, and she calls them stoops. It's like a thick version of a soup. She called it a stoop. So it's kind of like a cross between a soup and a stew. I love doing that. I love thick stews and stoops and stuff like that. And air frying. My boys love the air fryer. Shocking if they're boys, it's a frat house, but yeah. And you know what, don't worry about, oh, we have to put breading on it. It's not that much, and it really enhances the flavor of your chicken or whatever you're, you know, breading. Play around with flavors. Herbs, spices, and supporting ingredients can make a standby like chicken and veggies taste brand new. We've had this conversation. You know, I'm spice obsessed. Trader Joe's, best spices. If you go to Walmart, Kinder's, oh my gosh, they're so fantastic. I get mine at Sam's. I get the bigger ones, but you can get them at Walmart, and they are absolutely fantastic. I'm obsessed with the onion butter. I can't. It's so good. Definitely, fresh herbs are really fantastic. You know, like fresh basil, fresh parsley, fresh thyme, fresh rosemary. I mean, they're just fantastic. Dill, chives. I mean, I can't say enough good things. I prefer, we're talking parsley, I like the Italian flat leaf parsley. I'm not a huge fan of the curly leaf. I don't know. I just don't feel like it has that much flavor, but hey, you might like it. I always say whatever you like, you use. And this is the time of year, at least where I live, that things are in abundance, and fresh basil, which I am trying to grow again. I want a plethora of basil, and I don't have it. I do have a plethora of mint, though. Mint is another fantastic one with fruit in your tea. And it's good with like lamb dishes. Oh, it's fantastic. Take inspiration from around the globe. Try flavors from Greece, Thailand, China, and Mexico. Yes, I have this, I think it's Thai barbecue sauce, spice powder. Something different. And always try to check if you can find the lower sodium ones. They don't always have them. Sometimes they're jacked up in sodium. I understand that, but some of them aren't, and some of them you get sugar-free. Dollar Tree has sugar-free, salt-free ones. I mean, not sugar-free, salt-free ones. that are really good. Let's dive a little deeper. Maybe you eat the same egg sandwich every morning, snack on the same yogurt parfait, or meal prep the same chicken bowl for lunch. Don't get us wrong. Having a set of nutritious go-tos is a tried and true way to stay on track. It puts healthy choices on autopilot and it helps you avoid the in-moment decisions you may get away from your goals. Yeah, I feel like we are afraid to add breading to chicken. Like, I'm not adding breading. I want it 0 points. Remember, how much breading is actually going on that chicken. So don't be afraid to use a little breadcrumb. Or seasoning. Like, I made seasoned chicken last night and it was delicious. But there can be a dark side to these routines. Food ruts. Eating the same thing, or even if you love it initially, can eventually get tiresome and leave you less excited and inspired to keep up the changes that you've made. If you feel like you're on a diet, you will not want to do it. It's like, oh my God, I don't want to eat that again. I still get excited about overnight oats. Still to this day, and I could eat the plain Jane one and back in the day when I was started 1 Points Plus, I ate it almost every day. I lost my weight. I never got tired. I still didn't. I just feel like I should eat other things, but it's so good. That's why it's helpful to mix in new ingredients and flavors. Doing it also gives you a chance to expand your roster of flavors. So while you should continue to lean on what works for you, switching things up once in a while, pick one of the ideas above it, then decide when you're going to try it and what you need to make it happen. Yep, flavors, prep methods are huge, and trying new things. Don't be afraid to try something new, especially it's like, I've never heard of that. Doesn't mean just because, like, I think a few years ago I found kohlrabi, which I've never seen before. It looks like almost an alien vegetable. I don't know what family it's in, and I even find turnips. I tried rutabagas. We just never had them. And I'm telling you, mashed turnips and rutabagas are delicious. They are. It's just, again, it's just something a little bit different, and again, a different way to prepare it. If you make the same thing the same way, you just never know. Like I said, roasting things, air frying things, sauteing things, grilling things. There's many, many, many methods to make something taste a little bit different, and you can do all those methods and then add all those different types of spices in them. You can make a sweeter carrot, you can make a savory carrot, you can make like a Moroccan carrot, just with the same carrot, and you can have it raw, steamed, sauce, and like a million different ways. So you could take that carrot and have it I could think of probably 20 different ways right off the top of my head I could have that one carrot. And it tastes different every time. So you won't get bored. It's just exciting. These are things that it's not going to cost you points or calories. They're just simple, tried and true methods, and just getting yourself out there and letting yourself be a little bit more experimentative. That's a big word. So that is it. I apologize for this video having to go back up, but I didn't want you to. This is what you saw. Yeah. I'm like, oh, and I checked it. I guess I didn't check far back enough. It is what it is. Some days I'm on it and some days I'm not. So that is it for me. I am sorry, but it's up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below how your week went. You have any non-scale victories? What do you want to try? How do you want to spice up, get out of your food rut? How do you want to spice up your food routine? Let me know. We share, because sharing is caring. And somebody might put something, you'd be like, oh my gosh, that sounds really interesting. We all have ideas, we all have thoughts, and people get so much from your ideas. So always don't ever think of not sharing. Share. Share away. Let me know how your week went, and I thank you for watching this video. You and new here, welcome. I don't always go on there mute, but sometimes it happens. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, join us here at Dish with D, where we are dishing healthy lifestyle tips, tricks, and recipes. If that's something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button, join us here at Dish with D. I will link in the iCards those challenge videos, the two, and I may link them at the end as well, because I know some people, iCards are really hard to find sometimes, but at the end, you ever see there's two videos that pop up at the end? They're always videos that it might have something to do with what I'm talking about, or they're videos that need a little extra love. So if you have a few extra minutes and you're like, hey, I haven't seen that video, click on it and have a watch. I definitely would appreciate it, and I would appreciate it if you enjoy this video to give it a big old thumbs up, and I will dish with you another day. Thanks for watching. I will see you later, my lovelies.